Hello everyone and welcome to Codebusting. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today I am flying solo. Sanjay is unfortunately not with us today. Codebusting. But he will be rejoining us next week. He is traveling with his family, so I am going to be building a deck that I've been thinking about for a while, which is a Hayley deck that leverages Blue Moose. Because I like putting Pawn Shop in decks. It's one of my favorite cards, so why not $4? So if we're gonna build a deck like this, we need to make sure that we have stuff that's easily pawnable. So let's get some cashes in there. Probably want a clot. Probably want a single Harbinger for Value Town. Let's get the daily cast in there. SMC is a good one. I want to try out the, I wish I knew how to spell it. Nanotech. I'll just have to find it. I don't remember how to spell it. I know it's in here. Let's get that in there. That should add it, right? There it is. I want to try out the new Shaper Breaker. Let's get Clippy in. Clippy's pretty... Not Clippy. Not that. Paperclip. Ooh. Inversificator. Seems good. Let's get 2 Sacons. Diesel. Now the other thing is if we're playing this type of Hayley deck, we can play a lot of tech cards that are low cost and just pawn them if we don't need them. Like, I think a Net Shield might be a good one. Same with a Misdirection. Let's get a couple of Film Critics in. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. We've still got a fair amount of influence that we haven't really spent. What else can we put in here? Could probably get some of those in there. We'll get an emergency levy in. Let's get Dirty Laundry in. Double the money. We're gonna have a memory problem. I actually want to get Astrolabe in for something like this, because then if we have one in our hand, we can pawn the one that we have down, you know, and keep cycling it and turning it into more money, because that's the whole idea here, is we're just turning a lot of low-cost cards into money. We're already at 45 cards, and we have not used a lot of influence. We also don't have nearly enough memory for all this crap. Well, let's think. What are we gonna do? What's our primary purpose here? Maybe we could go down to one of each breaker. But that would slow down the deck a great deal. Then we'd have to add more draw cards. I want to try to get a Reaver in. Because Reaver is my favorite. I love it so. Maybe a Tapeworm. Just to eat up that last couple influence. And then if they purge it, we can still turn it into more money. I think we gotta do Daredevil. Gotta get that sweet 2MU. I could probably go down to one same old thing. Ooh, we don't have any clone ships. Man, Rough Sauce Expressway. Tough. There's not a ton we can really cut here. Because we need that Shaper BS to be able to do our thing. If we've got Daredevil as our console, we probably don't need Reaver. We're probably better off just importing more money. But maybe not. This is tough. This is surprisingly tough to build. Oh, what did I do? I screwed up my lighting. Let's do it like that. Man, I'm having all sorts of problems with my lighting today. Oh well. This is pretty tough. This looks like he could win pretty fast. So maybe we just do the Reaver. We just try to eat through the deck as quickly as possible. I think that's a good starting point. Let's go see how we do. Hayley is one of my favorite runners, like easily. All right, let's get to it. What do people think? How are we looking? I think this looks pretty okay. But we're gonna find out, aren't we? This looks pretty okay. We're gonna keep this. All right. That's pretty crappy. Good thing we've got that second inversificator, because we're going to need to get Reaver out. Oh, fuck me. I forgot about... Forgot I put daily cast down. But yeah. I didn't put a counter current in the deck, which could end up being very problematic. We can just Blue Moose it. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. We just gotta start getting stuff down. All right. Keep it moving. We need to get housekeeping off the board. But we also need a SATCOM. This is tough. Okay, so there's nothing else rest. Yeah, Paul, E-Strike could be... Now we just need to draw a Blue Moose and we can really get this party started. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah. Um... Alright, we need to start running. I feel like there has to be agendas in HQ, so I think that's where we're gonna go. Sure. You earned it, buddy. We don't have a lot of burst econ in this deck, which is a problem. We might want to try to sneak tech writers in. That might be a good option here. Let me try to fix my lighting problems. Hey, Chris. Man, do we ever need to clear that current? Okay. Well, the good news is none of his stuff has advancements on it. So this is the first game I just built this deck. I should probably put the list in the show notes. Yeah, I'll go get 2 graphs. That seems okay. Yoink. Yeah, I'm really digging this Icebreaker suite. It's a little expensive. Oh, what am I doing? No, we're not doing that. We put down cash. Okay, so let me get it into the show notes. The list is now in the show notes. I did put SMCs in here, right? Yes. Let's go get that, just because I don't want to deal with it hanging around. We can leave it on the remote. We can actually... Have we seen all 3 caches? Yeah, we can just pawn that. Or we can keep it down for the levy. Blue moose. Okay, so I guess we let's draw. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Just pitch some of this stuff we don't need. And if they try to do any fast advance shenanigans, we can do the clot trick. Yeah, I know. I didn't have room. I don't have room for it. I got no room. Yeah, so the advancement counters are gonna go back down. Alright, so let's index and see if we can close the game. Oh, I should have. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I could have just ended the game. That's a good catch. This should do it. Nope. All right. I like this breaker suite a lot. Blue moose time. This is really, really good. I really like this a lot. Let's go ahead and levy. And pitch. Blue moose time. It's pawn clippy. I fished what I wished. Let's do indexing. Install paperclip. Install misdirection. It's as a pawn target. I don't think blue moose is too strong. But that's because there are cards that already exist that deal with it pretty easily. There it is. Yeah. Government takeover. Yeah. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? 12 agenda points. Good game. All right, let's find another game. $5 pawn, baby. You live by the government takeover, you die by the government takeover, Chris. This seems like a decent hand, but it could be a trick hand. We're gonna keep it and see how we do. It all depends what we get on that diesel. We're not going to get the Reaver down right away because we don't need to. Hayley, you're so good. You have no business being so good. Okay. I hope you whiff. Don't let your dreams be... Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. See if we can get a mad dash. We can't. So let's handle some bookkeeping first. God, Hayley is really the best. She's just the best. Like, the best. How cheeky are you? Oof. 2 Jacksons in the bin feels pretty damn good, though. We'll get the daily casts down. That feels bad for them. Shipment from 10 and an HB, I like it. All right, so we're gonna check that. They've let us know that we need to be checking things. So let's check that. Yeah, I'll check that. Let's get the moose down. We're not gonna put anything else with it. And we'll pitch the additional copy of Aesop's and gain a buck. And now we're into $5 pawn territory. We need an SMC is what we need. It's good for what ails you. Sure. Okay. Lots of fast money going on around here. Okay. So So we're gonna blue moose. We're gonna pawn this one. We need to try to keep them as poor as possible. Let's get that down and that down. And right when their turn starts, we're gonna get cash out. Keep the dream alive. I like this a lot. I guess we can check HQ. Hopefully it's not a Fairchild. Of course it is. Fire. You're gonna do a brain damage or you're gonna let me through? Alright, we're still fine. Everything is fine, nothing is ruined. I really did not like how quickly they're drawing into all these friends in high places. But c'est la vie. I just need to keep them off of the shipment from Tenon. I like the engine we got going, though. I think it's pretty good. What does everybody think? Anybody done anything like this? I think this might not be the most exciting deck I've ever made, but I think it works, and I think with some tuning we could be onto something here, which, you know, is always nice. Man, where are our SMCs? I have 3 of them in here, right? Oh, we don't have Beths in here. That's something I've noticed. What do you think? Another Fairchild? I love Daredevil. I think it's a fantastic console. I need to get a Beth in here. Ooh, Cobra. For those of you who are wondering why I installed Film Critic, it's our Aesop's target for next turn. There's the Purge. I don't think I'm going to Blue Moose anything. Let's draw. Let's draw. put that down and that down, and let's run HQ. Get that onto archives. There, I figure there's probably agendas in here, right? They probably are, but we're not gonna get to steal them. But we've got full breaker suite. We just need to get a clone ship for Clot. How many did I put in? I think I put in 2. I put in 2. I think the base engine here is quite good. So let's Blue Moose the other Daredevil. I don't think they're on arc lockdown. So I think we can safely pawn Clippy just for the draw. We're gonna get both of those down. Let's run server 11. Yeah, get rid of that. And get rid of that. I will keep you off money for as long as I possibly can. Okay, so let's check that. I like just starting the turn with an additional $5. Feels pretty solid to me. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Let's get that down and let's get that down. So now we have Clot Thread again with the SACCON, which is something that they can't ignore. I like this. I don't like how much we're playing their game, though. I'm not a big fan of that. Sure. Okay. So, start of the turn, we're going to Blue Moose the Inversificator. We're going to get rid of Misdirection. I think we could safely break anything that can be rezzed here. So I'm going to go in for the Maryland campaign. Okay, so I am going to break, and then I'm going to swap that with that. I will hold you down. All right, we're getting there. Yeah, we don't have any good pawn targets this turn. which is unfortunate. But such is life. I think now... Okay, so this will get bumped up to 4 strength. So it's going to cost us 3. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, right, I'm a dum-dum. Well, let's at least get that down. That was really dumb. I've got to go get Jackson. Like, super duper dumb. Probably Mumbad Virtual Tour, I would say. But yeah, we're gonna find out, because I gotta force that Jackson pop to be able to index. Okay. We're trying. We're trying real hard. So technically we can do these in any order. So technically I could Aesops and then Blue Moose the thing that I Aesops. I feel like now's a good time to poke HQ a couple of times. Alright, let's go into HQ. There's Harbinger. Late to the party, but still here. I don't want to deal with it. I think we can force the use of it naturally. We're not under a tremendous amount of pressure here, and I don't want to deal with whatever that upgrade is. Nanotech is a fairly good breaker. Yeah, we're not going in there. Do I even have any programs left? No, but we can put it down. Oh, right, I've got more same old things. Okay. Gain a buck. Actually, we'll keep those. Discard the things I actually want a blue moose. Things are exciting. I'm enjoying this. What an interesting little puzzle this deck is. All right. Let me do some math. I think we have to money up for one more turn. So I think we're just going to get a bunch of money and then run into HQ once. And then we're going to swap this Enigma. Come on. Did our opponent disconnect? Oh no, they're still there. Hey, we got an agenda finally. Let's index. And we're going to put it at the bottom. Wow. Okay, so we can win here. So we're going to run back in and see if they pop a Jackson. And then we'll use the Mad Dash on the second one. Assuming we can get in twice. Nanotech doing work. So we need 1, 2. Okay, so all 3 Jacksons are gone. So now we just get ready for the levy. Probably. I think that'll probably be something that comes up. Okay. Thinking. All right. Let's do it. Oh, right. Now we're real free because anything that we trash basically is not coming back. Let's draw. Let's do that. Let's do that. Run HQ. Money, money, money. Yeah, R&D is loaded, but I'd like to get an indexing. Okay, I guess we've got to go check that. Let's see what nightmarish things await us. We drew into the indexing, which is nice. They just not resin anything? Oh, cute. I'm gonna guess 1. Boom! Sure. We'll prevent the trashing of Claude. Clear it! Indexing. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's the Vitruvius counter. It doesn't pull from R&D. Hey, there's one. We want... Man, there's a lot of... There's so much money in this hand. They can have the biotic labor because they're clot locked right now. It's Mad Dash. Into R&D. Break. Whatever happens this game, this has been a fantastic... okay. This has been a fantastic game. A lot of back and forth. Oh my god, it's incredible. It's doing so much work. Now, of course, you're going to have those games where they only have one ice, where you're going to be like, why did I put this in my deck? Like, that's an occupational hazard you're going to have with this deck. Do we think that's an agenda? Let's just drive home that the clot threat is still real. Oh my god, the synergy here. Tastes good. Shaper's gonna shape. Tastes good. We are rearranging so much ice. The new fragrance from Calvin Klein, Shaper bullshit. Yeah, this is, I'm having a, I know I'm super focused, but I'm having a blast playing this. This is a ton of fun. Do I want to pawn anything? I don't think I do. We've got the indexing, which is what we're going to use to close next turn. All right, we should be good to go. That's true. Thank you. That's a good catch. Okay. We're in the end times here. This is a total of 5 credits to get in. So let's not waste time. Let's just get in. The other thing that we've done this game, which is one of the reasons that I love Inversificator, is since we're playing a long game, run a lot shaper, we've just completely sculpted R&D to be as beneficial as possible. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Go back in. Nanotech. We hardly knew you. So good. Holy crap. Great game. Yeah. I like this a lot. I think this is pretty freaking solid. All right. Let's go find something else. As I fail to open my own water, because I still have like greasy pizza hands. There we go. Oh, did I dig? No, I dinged it. You bent the. How's the audio? I kind of messed with the mic's positioning to hopefully pick up less of the sounds of my fan. Alright. Got a hot dog. Oh yeah. Can't do it now. Too late. Vaya con Dios. At least we got Clot. Well, we don't have Clot. But we've got... Yeah, you get it. GLHF. Yeah, let's keep it. We're probably going to need to get lucky. I'm really bad against CI. I hate it a lot. Sure. Let's go ahead and Dirty Laundry HQ. Oh, look. We stole an agenda. Let's draw... Yeah, seems good. Let's do that. I think that's an agenda. No, but it's something we want to get rid of, so we'll get rid of it. Mmm, tasty, tasty. That pawn fodder. I would really treasure it if we could get a clone chip go check that. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Let's check R&D. Okay, we've got the clone ship now. Things are going to get a little better here. I wish we had access to Reaver. Let's get Clot in the bin. We're being forced to be very inefficient here. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay. We check all the things. We check all the things. I hate friends in high places in CI decks. Yeah. So, they've reached that point where there's basically no point in us attempting to we're going to have a hard time because we really can't do our plan at all. Oh, it's a kill deck. Interesting. It's okay, we won the first 2 games. I mean, we're not optimized for this at all. Like, I'm not overly concerned about it. We just need to pick 2 agendas to win this game. Boom! Let's do it again. You play CI, people are gonna randomly pick agendas out of your hand. I'll just keep hammering. I'll get another one. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, it's a load testing combo deck. Yeah, I mean, we're going to lose. I'm not concerned about losing to something like this. You know, this is a meta... Yeah. Yeah, so we only have one click. So we would normally do this, but we can't. Oh, I should have just run. Oh well. I do not care about losing to that style of deck at all. Yeah, I should have made a run. I mean, those types of decks are always very interesting thought puzzles, and they're not easy to play, but they ultimately come down to a coin flip. Do I pick more agendas before you set up your combo, yes or no? So I never really feel bad about losing to those types of decks, because a lot of times it ultimately comes down to better opening hands and accesses. Alright, so let's go into archives. Ah! Mwah! Mwah! Mmm. Delicious. When the Netrunner hits, when the Shaper bullshit combo hits just so. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, and Blue Moose is the next card that we draw. This is so good. I honestly don't know how to handle how good this is. Yeah, let's just, why wouldn't we just, yeah, let's just do it. Sure, you can have a lot of money. Don't worry, I'm gonna wait till I'm good and ready. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Yeah, I think I need tech writers in here, but maybe that's overkill. What's it gonna be? Ah, see? Our opponent knows what we're trying to do. We've got our mid-season protection now, which is a good thing. We really need an SMC, though, which we're not getting. So I guess we're just going to do that. And we'll check it. Feels bad. Yeah, I'll trash the Sand City grid. You can have Mr. Stinson. I care not. We need to get Cloth Threat, though. We're all set. We're ready. We are getting to go at, like, warp speed. That's less good. Fire. Yeah, we're not continuing. Let's draw. Let's draw again. We'll get that down. Nice. Well played. We actually don't want to blue moose anything. We'll get rid of that because I think we're on a fast advanced deck. Okay. Let's get the rig down. Money up. And pitch something for blue moose. We've been getting these weird draws where we don't really get our stuff early. This has been pretty weird. Let's check HQ. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's just go ahead and get in there. What's it gonna be? Oh, we don't have enough MU. Bring it back in. And we'll pitch the extra Daredevil to Blue Moose. Gotta get rid of those 3/2s. Okay, so we're gonna Blue Moose the Daredevil. I don't think we're gonna pawn anything this turn. We're gonna draw. Put that down. We'll draw. And we'll get clot down. Nice. Let's do R&D. Let's get some free card draw for our troubles. Man, that sucks. Fire Trace. Because that's cheaper for us. Getting more Blue Moose fodder in the bin. I like this a lot. Like a lot. And then when we levy, the entire deck is like nougaty goodness. Let's draw. Let's run archives. I don't know if I want to pay for that. I guess we could. Oh, crap. I should have put that on Film Critic. Oh well. I really want you to just, if you could just put one more ice on R&D, that would really be ideal. Alright, we're getting there. We got a lot of money ticking down. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's go. I mean, even that's not that bad. I already know what both of these cards are. I mean, they're gonna get stints and bucks, but such is life. They're deciding if they want a mid-season, I imagine. And we can just afford to money up and get ready for the indexing. We have no motivation or need to do anything reckless. Thanks, Ben. Oh no, misdirection is still available. That's specifically why I put the clone chip down, Peter. Alright. So, we're gonna blue moose. I'm gonna take the clicks. Where's Mad Dash? Did we get rid of it? Let's see if it's the first card we draw. It's not. So, let's index. There it is. Feels bad. Jack out. Alright, we're getting there. We have so much money. Okay. Yeah, let's check archives. It's going to be costly, but we're going to do it. Nothing. Oh, no, there is one. Let's bury the money. And then let's go back in. This hurts my spirit. How much money we're spending here. Oh, we won. I didn't realize we're at 4. I thought this was a 1-pointer. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I thought this was a 1-pointer. Oh my god, this deck. It's really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I really want to get Beth into this. But I don't know how we do that without significantly impacting the deck. But Net Shield is a free thing for us to pawn, which means it's 3 credits and a draw for 1 click, or no clicks. 3 Daredevil might be excessive. We could maybe swap out a single Daredevil. Yeah. Thanks for the game. Alright, so let's go into the deck builder. Let's cut a Daredevil. And get Beth in as a 1-of. And let's go again. One more. Come on, big money. Boulder, what are you doing? Hey. All right, we're back. Oh, man. Argus. Rad. Alright, let's do it. GLHF. Is this going to be like a shell game? I hope not. I really don't like the shell games, Argus. But we're gonna find out. Alright, so let's draw. Let's draw once more. Now, depending on how fast they go, we can kind of hang back and wait. Because we... Oh yeah, that's fine. You can have all the money you want. I'm not gonna care very much. Inside the shell is bullets. Yeah, bullets my only weakness. How did you know? Yeah, we can wait and get film critics down and just kind of procedurally deal with this. And then we get Sea Source double scorched. That would be incredible. You know what would be pretty rad? Like on the grand radness scale? A copy of Reaver. Baldersh. Baldersh. Alright, so let's pawn that. Okay. Let's increase our combat readiness. Nice. All right, so Baldersh. Okay. We're getting there. This sets up reasonably quick. Balder, come here. I will pet you. Don't freak out just because I'm not paying attention to you, man. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, just Balder howling in the background. Who's the worst cat? You are. See ya, Lori. Oh, private contracts. Okay. Carry on. Do we have something worth pawning? I mean, we could pawn an SMC, but that might end up being dangerous. Or not an SMC, a same old thing. Don't think we want to do that. We don't have to pawn every turn. We do need Clippy. Luckily, we've got an SMC in the bin, so we have Clippy whenever we need. Nice. Give me that extra click. I love extra clicks. Okay. Let's get these two free programs down, and let's run HQ. A lot of money in this deck. Yeah, I'm really curious. They have just a ton of money, it seems like. Let's go. Checkpoint. Get that over there, thank you. Junebug. What sorcery is this? All these duplicates, just thinning them out. All this money. $5. Break, break, break. I think I'm gonna make a bold claim that this code gate breaker is the best breaker in this cycle, hands down. I don't think it's close. I think we just win here, right? Because we turn that into a 4-pointer, and we've got lots of clicks. So we put that at the bottom. We put that at the bottom. We go cleaners, Atlas hostile takeover. Break. Oh, right. Atlas counter. Let's see how spicy they are. They could be pretty spicy. Are you gonna use the Atlas counter, or am I bluffing? Dun, dun, dun. Sandberg. It's free, might as well check it. But we have boostable breakers, so wherever they put the Sandberg, it's not like we're playing some sort of Anarch deck where we're going to have a serious issue. I'm going to see if they're willing to vamp themselves. Macrophage. Balder, relax, man. Alrighty. Yeah, that's probably accurate. I guess, do I think that that's a Jackson Howard? Let's check that first. We've got the clicks, why not? Actually, you know what? Let's just jack out. Let's go straight for server 5. Because Fire Trace, this isn't a hard ice, so Sandberg doesn't mean shit. We have a lot of money. And that's game. Unless that's a Jackson, which it could be. Nope. Good game. Well played. So I think we lost one game to a CI kill deck. Then I think we won the other 5 games we played. 4 games? 5 games? I think that's a pretty good proof of concept for something I built literally right when the stream started. But yeah. I don't know. I'll keep tuning it, and then I'll probably maybe publish it. If I do something cool with it. Yeah, I like it. I think it's really good. What does everybody else think? While we're waiting, I'm also going to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of my patrons. Everybody who supports the channel does a great deal to help make the channel better and help me keep expanding. I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I'm doing without everybody's help. But I'd like to especially thank Matt Bruner, Andrew Bancroft, Kyle Urbach, Paul Gillibrand, Sherman Hero, Dan Faria, C. Kirk, Chris Brez, and Lori Plant. There's a link in the show notes below. If you like what I'm doing, please take a look and consider becoming a patron, or maybe monthly donations aren't your thing. There's also the link to the Streamlabs below. Several people have donated one time while watching tournament streams, and I really appreciate any support. So, everyone, thank you very much for taking time out of your Tuesday to come hang out with me. And until I see you all again, always be running.